So I've been traveling around the world for the last 5 to 6 months. And during that time, I spent 15 days in Indonesia, um, Bali and Gili Islands, which is Lombok. Um, During that time, I kind of logged everything that I did, how much it cost me that night, how much I spent on food, partying, everything. So I figured I'd give the breakdown into a spreadsheet and show everybody. From it, you can kind of maybe guess how much it would cost you if you want to go to live in Indonesia, backpack across. Some days I was cheap, some days I was not. In total, I spent $788 Canadian. That was probably 6,000 or 6.2 million Indonesian. That's so 5.8 Indonesian cash I spent, 81 in Canadian I spent, committed to 788 Canadian approximately. Yeah, so anyways, let's go through right from day one and down through and see what I spent. So in day one, February 24th, um, I spent, well, visas for Canadian is free. I flew in through Australia and the security wouldn't let me go through without buying a visa on arrival. They charged me 5,500 or 550,000, which comes out to probably, I don't know, 50, $60 Canadian. I later found out that that was absolutely wrong. They should never have charged me, and I could have argued it. The thing is, when I was staying there, they're kind of winking at each other. I sort of knew I was getting ripped off, but at the same time, they weren't going to let me through unless I did it. So, yeah. Anyway, so I lost, yeah, some money there. The taxi to my hotel was 120,000. That's a pretty good price. Private room with air conditioning for the first night. I paid $11.42 online for a single night with air conditioning. You can see right there. That's pretty good Canadian. That night I had a couple beers at a friend's pub. 20,000 per beer. I think it's like $3 each. So 40,000 in total IDR. Had a burger, was 50,000. Had some more beer, 20,000 each, 40,000. And that was for the first day. And if you look over here on the spreadsheet, I am showing that the first day I spent in total 80,000 IDR is what I spent in the first day. 800,000, sorry. Go on to the next day, February 25th. I had a breakfast omelet. It's 45,000. I had two espressos, 15,000 each, committed 30,000. I took a taxi to my next hotel. Cost me 50,000, which is almost the same, was close to the same distance as the other one, which was 120. I got a little bit better at bargaining that day. Private room with air conditioning, 2 nights, 150,000 per night, 300,000 in total, and I paid cash for that. I think that's around $15. I'd have to do the math. The dinner in Indonesia, 48,000 that night. Indonesian food, I mean, not in Indonesia. Um, I had a big beer, it's 27,000. So the big beers are a lot cheaper versus 20,000. You get 27 at the local shops. Taxi back to my friend's place was 50,000. I gave him a 2,000 tip. It's like $1. He was pretty happy with that. Beer again, same price, 20,000. Had 5 of them. Taxi was 50,000. It was less distance, so I walked part of it, so I didn't give him a tip. Bought a bag of chips. They were 2,100, pretty cheap. Oh yeah, there were Pringles. Then that morning I had breakfast, eggs and sausage plus a tip. They were 65,000. I gave 5,000 tip. 70,000 RDR. Fast boat to Gili, 50 US dollars, so $70 Canadian over here. Dinner in Indonesia, it was a pretty big meal. I remember that one was 82,000. I think it was well worth it. Um, Private room with a fan, that time was 130,000. Um, Without a fan up here, that was 150. But also here now, I'm on the Gili. You'll see I marked it off. So on this column, you're going to see Kuta. So that was all in Kuta. The fast boat Kuta to Gili. This was still in Kuta just before I left. And then we get into Gili T. So in Gili T, um, I was there for, oops, let me move this down. Gili T, I was there for um, 3 nights, sorry, 2 nights, and I paid 130,000 per night, 260,000. The big meal, went through that. Dinner, this is in Gili T, there is a market. A food market starts at 7 p.m. If you ever in Gili T, go to the food market. It cost me 40,000. Really, it's only 20,000, but then I basically had like an extra meal, so it came to 40 for 20,000, like $2 for absolutely amazing food. Had a fruit drink, it's 20,000. Large water, 8,000. That was a local shop. I ended up buying stomach meds there. They're 150,000. They're for gas, that sort of thing. My stomach has been bothering me for about a month now, so I decided to get some of these things and see if it can help out. They're actually usually over the counter. There they were not. It's like Nexium type thing. Late lunch, big meal, 70,000. Um, and snorkeling trip. um, and snorkeling trip was awesome. Went for the full day, and then they dropped me off at the next island, which is Gili Meno. I only paid $10 for that, so 100,000, which was really nice. All right, and over here for each day, I put down what I spent. So I mean, you can get pretty cheap and get pretty expensive. Well, okay, that day I spent that much, but that's because I paid for the entire 7 nights. So before I had an air conditioned room for 130,000. I got a private hut with AC for 150,000 because I paid for a full week, and that's on Gili Meno. See here, Gili Meno, and you'll see each day minus the price. So each one of these you might want to add the room to, but you can get down to like that's like $9 in total spent that day, and that's with I rented some fins. Had they have like orange drinks. It's not like an orange juice. It's slightly different. Orange milkshake, I guess you could say. Then had a bananas. Oh yeah, they shortchanged me on the bananas, but didn't really matter. They actually only cost 20,000. The or 10,000, but I am getting charged 20,000 because I wasn't careful with my money. Um, had dinner that night, 48,000. Watermelon drink, coconut drinks, banana ice cream. Um, Anyways, I'm not gonna go through. I shouldn't go through every single line, but you'll see water and supplies, 18,000. Fast boat back through whatever. Uh, the last couple nights I ended up getting a room with a pool and all that, and it cost me 300,000. So like $30 a night versus the 15 that I was normally paying. But anyways, this spreadsheet I'll post it online as well. You get the whole breakdown of what I spent and everything there. Um, Take it, analyze it, modify it, see if it'll help you plan your trip. All right, thanks everyone. If you have any questions, feel free to message me and I'll answer them. If you like the video, please subscribe and like it. Thanks everyone.